I think we are live. A life full of blessings to everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to Gardens of Blessings, hello. Gardens of Blessings is a simple life full of blessings and, of course, an awareness channel. Thank you in advance. Should you choose to be part of my community and subscribe, your time and support are highly appreciated. To all my returning viewers out there, thank you for joining me today. This is our year. This is our year end brainstorm live. That is the reason why I don't really like going live because there's a lot of things beyond my control. Yes, and I decided to start earlier so I could finish up earlier. I do not want to waste everybody's time. So anyway, so again, this is our year-end brainstorm live. We are simultaneously live streaming via YouTube and the Gardens of Blessings TV Facebook. We are going to talk about the ups and downs of 2021. I will be sharing with you short updates in Cebu from the aftermath of the Typhoon Rai or Typhoon Odetter. This was a super typhoon that left part of my beloved Cebu without electricity and water. So if you have updates in your area, I would appreciate it. If you can also share it to the Gardens of Blessings TV Facebook page. And to all my other friends out there, especially if you're living in the USA and you're part of the Gardens of Blessings TV community, I would like to invite you supporting my Usana products because the links that I use in my Usana products, the sales commission for that will be used for rebuilding. One of my family that is really, really close to me needs assistance because her house has been devastated. So I would love to help her out, and I will be sending her the help she needs at the end of January 2022. So all my products that is in the Usana, I will be sending all my sales commission to the Philippines to help out. And I am actually going to drop on the link uh, from, I'm going to drop my link on the Gardens of Blessings Usana.com. And this is my online store. Gonna copy that one and post it there. So this is the link of the Gardens of Blessings Usana. So if you wanted to check on the products, don't hesitate to ask. You can send me email or personal message to my Gardens of Blessings TV Facebook page. So without further ado, let's move on to the updates of Typhoon Rai aftermath in Cebu. All my updates are via Facebook. No, oh, sorry, not all, but most of my updates are from my Facebook. Okay, I will be sharing with you certain information about where to get water, gas, and other updates. So, as of December 28, 2021, I believe most of the power lines in the northbound of Cebu are already operating. Uh, or where? I'm sorry, we're already operating according to the Freeman. There were 9 towns in the north of Cebu confirmed to have electricity. These were Daan, Bantayan, Tuburan, San Remigio, Medellin, Tabugon, Sugod, Katmon, Bourbon, Tabuelan City, and the city of Bugo. Yeah, so that is from the what do you call this one? That is from Freeman. Yes, and from Inquirer.net, December 28, 2021. That says here no electric bill until February 2022. 2022. In Metro Cebu, storm-weary power consumers get reprieve. This is from the Philippine Daily Inquirer on December 28, 2021 news. The Visayan Electric Company, the power distributor in Cebu, on Metro Cebu, said that even though power has been partly restored in its franchise area, its consumer would not be billed until the end of January next year. So that is a very good news to all my fellow Cebuanos out there. So and there will be no collection from December 16 to January 31, 2022. So that is a good news. All right. And as of this update, I believe there are already power in some part of Minglanilla, and I'm happy about that. What I like of that people or the people in Cebu is that they are also sharing their Wi-Fi and their charging stations. So to those who don't have electricity in their homes yet, I'm hoping that you will have, and you are always in my prayer. And to those who offer free charging in their areas, more power, and you are blessed and will be blessed a thousand folds because of the kindness that you gave. So I really appreciate those things. I know fellow Cebuanos of mine, they are very resilient, and they always think of how to survive and how to help others, right? Okay, so that's why we are blessed. News update in Cebu City. This is, I think this is from December 21. Cebu City has 62 banks already open for the over-the-counter transactions, 85 ATM machines, 52 gasoline stations, 45 water refilling stations, 15 malls, and 17 supermarkets open. So this is total of 266 vital establishment. That is from CDN Digital Bangon Cebu as of December 21, 2021. So that is the update. So I am really happy that there are already development. I also share part of some water availability in my Gardens of Blessings Facebook. So hopefully in my next live stream there will be more development in my beloved Cebu. So now let's go to the ups and downs of my channel on December. Ups and downs of my channel and in the year 2021. I am sharing with you the monthly highlights of my content, and I will be sharing with you together with a video from January to December. So what happened in January is that I did a distance learning topic, and the highlights with it is about distance learning. So let me see if I could share the video now. Where is this one? Add to the screen. So this is January video. I am wrapping up the distance learning topic with learning virtually for the year 2020-21. So that is how we start our channel this year. Most of my topics were about distance learning and distance learning in the yellow bus, the school bus. So this is how we did with our January thing. We are so happy, and I believe there are also people that get amused about our escapade in our school bus. It was a nice, for me, it was a nice experience to share with you what we do with our school bus. In
today's
So
video, I'm going to share
that
with you tips.
is January. So we are moving on February. February is the highlights of my video is about teaching child with anxiety. This has taught me more about childhood anxiety and the complexities of how to manage a child with anxiety. This taught me how to be patient on a different level. I also learned that there are lots of children out there who are undiagnosed, which leads to drug addiction and other related juvenile behavioral challenges. So, this really leads me to become an advocate of childhood anxiety because it is actually a silent killer of our young people out there. And to those who are not aware, especially during the pandemic, there is an increase of child suicide. So I'm hoping that I will be able to share information and awareness to parents out there who are not really aware of what their children are doing. So this is also part of what my channel is about, to bring awareness. So this is my February highlight. Let me see. Uh, it's
On
not
how to
working.
teach a child
Yeah,
with
it is.
anxiety in the distance learning setting. Yes, be creative, such as outdoor science experiments, letter fluency games, and other activities that make lesson fun and engaging. In a distance learning setting, your child's teacher is the go-to person who can provide you with a lot of suggestions and that you can modify the lessons or procedures. Your child's teacher will be there to provide you alternative the lesson into parts and use it as choices, like asking your child, do you like to move on to the next subject or walk with me to the backwoods? Another thing is, do you like to start with the difficult task or the easier ones? Or maybe, do you like to start reading or writing? Choices give the children autonomy, and encouraging the idea and describing to him his body language, this helps the child feel that he is valued and that he can be just himself. Noticing a child's nonverbal cues makes the child feel he is important. When your child knows that he is important and valued, the uncertainty diminishes. Children with anxiety does need to be mindful of what I say. I make sure that my praises are yes, let your child face his fear. One of the harsh realities with their own anxiety and how to manage it. This builds confidence. It takes constant fear to bring tolerance, but do it little by little. Every little thing counts. Therefore, celebrate baby steps. Take note of your small goal and celebrate it. Your child will gradually realize that he was able to overcome little fears. Enjoy those small moments. Seize the day. Hello, this is Leonie.
So that was February. I really felt awkward watching my own videos. How awkward it is. But anyway, that was the highlight of my February. So with regards to March, this content is about play therapy and what parents should know about it. I have always been fascinated with play therapy, which I learned one of the most expensive therapies to get. And I also learned with this content that play therapy for children, it is being used for abused children, and also if a child is a witness to a certain type of crime, so they use play therapy. So this is the highlight of the video. It is, I'm not sure if it is, of Gardens of Blessings TV, and in this video I am going to share with you what is play therapy and what
parents should know and what really is happening around. Children learn to understand the world and their place in it through play. It's where they are free to act out their inner feelings and deepest emotions. Kaya tayong mga magulang, kung may mga dapat tayong gustong malaman sa ating mga anak in their school, studies, at mga emosyonal lang pangangailangan, daanin natin sa play and toys. Ang mga laruan po can act as symbols and take on greater meaning. Kung gusto ninyong malaman kung papaano gagawin sa bahay, refer to your child's therapist dahil sila ang higit na nakakaalam kung ano ang dapat ninyong gawin sa inyong sitwasyon dahil each child is different. So, I will share with you kung ano po ba ang roles ng parents or family natin with regards to play therapy. Number 1, parents and guardians are observers. Tayong mga magulang or guardians ay mga observers on the responses at behaviors ng ating mga anak. Dahil ito po ay mahalaga na information.
Hello, this is Leonie of Gardens of Blessings TV, and in this video, I am going to share.
All right, so that was our March, and then with April, I got addicted with shorts, and I did have 12 shorts in this month, and I found out that I don't get any monetization from it. So but I really like to make really short videos, just like what I'm doing with Reels. I will be talking about why I get addicted with Reels recently. So anyway, although shorts, I wasn't able to have my videos being monetized. So those people, especially the ones who are new in creating contents, I just want you to know that shorts cannot be, or shorts are not monetized, and you better check that one out. However, it actually helped my channel to be discovered. From April to May, I did gain more subscriber by making short videos, but I get tired of it. So in the month of April, my highlights for this is how to grow strawberries at home. So this is what it is supposed to be. The video is really lagging behind. I do not know. I have to keep on stopping it or whatever. I do not know. That's why I do not really like live streaming, because I do not have control over everything. So I'm not sure why is it not doing anything anymore. So anyway, so that is my April. Not sure why it's not working.
That if I work hard, of course,
So
it is just
this
right to
is
treat myself
actually
even
April.
better. If
My
you
April
you
is
have the
I'm
right
still
to
addicted
treat yourself
with
better with
shorts.
what your
And,
body deserves if you you
this is
work
my
so
May,
hard
not my
for it.
April. So
Work hard,
I
play
still get
harder,
addicted with
work
short. I
more,
have
shop
11
more.
short of this
Work
month.
hard,
and
travel far, more fun.
I
And the
came to
cycles
decision
goes
to
on
sharing
and
my
on.
beliefs in life, and
I
this
don't know about
is
you, but for
life,
me, I grew
simple
tired
life.
of it when I was
However,
already on my
it is more
30s.
challenging
I
in the
so
mainstream.
grew
So
tired
this is
of it.
my topic.
And then, as I grow mature, I learned how to manage my money, and I learned how to manage my life. Now I simply control my money the way I wanted to live my simple life. So, in future talks, actually, we'll be talking about how difficult it is to manage money. We're just
Yes.
going to talk about,
We are
do
going
you
to talk
control
about
your
that in the
money, or is
future,
the money
because
controlling you?
I
So that
took
is
a
so far
class
the
on
time
budgeting
that we are
So I'll be
facing, and what
sharing
kind
with you
of
how to
norms
budget
the
properly
social
when
media
making
is trying to
short.
tell us. The peer pressure of being ambitious, the peer pressure to advancement. It is a lot to handle. I have lots of ambitious friends who wants me to join their arena, but because I'm quite a passive friend, maybe that's the reason why I like to be what I am right now, very poor, because I'm not ambitious. I think putting up a self-publishing business is the most ambitious thing that I do. But these peer pressure are powerful influences because it disturbs my smooth sailing mind. I am tempted to do other things. I have been very scared to follow my passion because of peer pressure and social norms. To be honest, people would not believe in you, and it's like, oh, you're just full of air. It's not going to happen. So that's one reason why I think if the pandemic did not hit, I will never have the courage to do this, what I'm doing, right?
About the mental challenges of women, particularly the independent
this is
women
my
who chose to
June,
be a stay-at-home mom. They're actually
is
now being called
about,
SAM, S-A. The challenges of
moms
women,
out there.
particularly the
And,
independent women who chose to be a
because I am actually
stay-at-home mom.
transitioning here
They're
from
actually
being a
now being called
stay-at-home
SAM,
mom to
SAHM.
working
That
mom.
is what they call it now. Right. So this is the topic for independent women who choose to be a stay-at-home mom. A person feels, behaves, relate to others with his or her surroundings. Some even say that a mental challenge is more likely to create a disease of the brain. In the top mental challenge, independent woman turn into stay-at-home mom. As an independent woman, before I work, I have all the time for myself. Work stress is quite normal for me. When I was still single and working, I am used of toxic office mate and bossy workmates. I tolerate them because they are only few in the work environment. We have a lot of nice friends and office mate at work. There are only few people whom we work with that we sometimes feel like we are walking on eggshells. However, depending on how resilient you are with work stress, stress at work is a time in and a time out stress. Being a stay-at-home mom is an uncharted arena of stress. I learn to love chaos because I don't have any choice. And of course, I have to endure the unending challenge, the double standard of the society we live in, even if we are already talking and discussing things. Actually, with the double standard of stay-at-home mom's expectation. Now, let's talk about the phrases, and please leave a comment below. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. Okay, the first phrase, the labor of a stay-at-home mom is not valued as compared with working moms because it doesn't bring money in the household. Second one, number 2, stay-at-home moms are expected to have cleaner and organized homes because they have more time in the house. More moms out there are embracing clutters, but there are still people expecting about this. And me, this is something that is like a mental expectation for me. If I am stay at home, my house should be like this and like that. Also, stay at home moms cannot justify the phrase, sorry, I am busy, as compared with working moms. Now, when I say sorry, I am busy, I cannot justify. I feel like I cannot justify it. These phrases actually have made me want to be more introverted than ever because I don't like to attend social gatherings anymore. I used to participate in community gatherings because I wanted to meet friends, especially Filipino friends, right? That's what we are. Especially living in a different country. Of course, you like to be one of the same kababayans, right? Friends who cannot accept a no for an answer. They insist that I cannot be busy because I'm a stay-at-home mom. Then they would compare themselves to me saying that, ay naku Leon, which tribe I belong? I choose to be introvert. And I love it because there is a lot of time to spend on learning and knowing oneself. I realized that I had wasted so much time of non-essential activities when I was a lot younger. I love to be an introvert because there are lots of skills I wanted to learn, and learning them needs to have an alone time. And sometimes a lot of social gathering for me is a waste of time because I have a hard time relating to them. It seems like it seems like sometimes I feel like I have a world of my own and I'm so contented about it and I'm so happy. So that was my highlights of the month. And however, in July, I was so busy with upgrading our living room, so I have not been very active, and I did not do anything for my YouTube. Only I did do my YouTube channel update for my channel. So and also that July, I have decided to start using Usana products. Especially, I started using the Usana Biomega and the Calm Response to manage my son who has anxiety. And um, but during that time, I still kind of go back and forth promoting those products that I have been using in Usana, because I am still observing the effect of it to my body and to my family, because each one of us have different effects of the Usana. So that's why I did not really promote it the way I promote now. It's because now I already got into experience the efficacy and the how it works. So in August. Month of August, I do not have a video. I was not active in my YouTube channel too. I only uploaded shorts as I am preparing my transition, going back to the workforce. So I was really busy doing trainings in August, and I do have a lot of things. And I was actually going to the point that thinking of, is this platform really for me? Is YouTubing really for me? Or is content making really for me? So I set aside. But if you really love what you're doing, there is part of you that is so willing to move on, and you don't really care if if you will fail or not. Although I was not doing something, but part of me is thinking about, I have to make a content, I have to make a content, I have to make a content. So September, I did my content highlight about overcoming anxiety, and I'm hoping that this one is the one for overcoming anxiety. um, I think my internet is really slow because it's not really doing anything. So this is the highlight of, I think, September, um, with my channel. And hello. Thank you for coming.
We overcome social
So
anxiety.
this is social
This is
anxiety.
a
This is the
normal
highlight
phase
of September.
when you transition from virtual learning to in-person learning. Tip number one, don't avoid the anxious feeling.
And I noticed with
I
this
don't
video,
suppress my words.
I have a lot of background
And
that is
I also
noisy.
and I learned that from my son and all the books that I read, that you do not suppress your worry, because worry is normal. I just have to keep on reassuring myself that everything is a phase. This one shall pass, that I am loved. Always tell that to yourself if you feel worried. It's hard for us to accept.
The unforgiveness and grudges to the people around us will always be the hindrance regarding acceptance, and unacceptance leads to negative thinking. Then negative thinking leads to biases and irritability over certain things. Thus, the cycle goes on and on and on. All right, so we have to gently teach our brain how to think and be cautious with our biases. We do not have to give in with our biases. And number three, occasionally
There's a
expose
big noise.
ourselves on the
Sorry.
things that irritates us. Why is this important? Because if we try to always move away from the things that gives us anxiety, we are feeding our bias.
So hello everyone.
So that was September highlight. So the social anxiety thing. And if you notice, I'm really trying my best to keep up with editing, and it seems like I have not really really did good, but it was okay. Now, October is the this is the month of October. The highlight was oh no, November. Yeah, this is November already. So the highlight of this is growing sweet potatoes in 2021, right? So this is the video of November, and I think I was able to do short content of this, but this is the highlight, and this actually this video actually earns more views than I expected than the previous videos wherein I like to talk about.
There you
But
go.
this one is really something to do with growing sweet potatoes, and maybe because my channel name is all about gardens of blessings. So that is the reason why whenever I talk about planting, and also I learned that your channel name
So we are
really
in the middle
represents
of
on certain topics that
harvesting.
you are doing
White
right now. So
bonita
this is
here.
our highlights for
Yeah, they
November.
also have white flesh, just like the white queen, but I suppose white queen grow better in our soil than them. Ah, Kotobaki purple. Yeah, another one here we have topaz. This is our topaz. And another white flesh that we have is the head rye. Okay, head rye. It's another white flesh. We don't seem to get so lucky with head rye, so I think my husband says that he's not gonna grow head rye anymore. Right? And we have this one here in topaz. Okay. So I'm going to put it here. Alright. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, that's a really big one. Yeah. Copper jewel. Yeah, we have been growing copper jewel for quite some time because they are really doing great in our soil. Right? So one thing that you have to consider if you're growing sweet potato, you have to really, try to experiment what kind of sweet potato that grow better in your soil, and keep on growing that type of sweet potato every year. So that's really, really big one. This one.
I'll dig up these. White
These
bonitas.
are white bonitas. Yeah.
Mhm.
One. Really good
They're a
one.
little smaller,
Yeah,
but they are good.
they are good. Yeah, bonitas are. And see, they are protruding. They are. There it is. That one there.
All right.
Hello, Ulysses Arts and Crafts. Thank you for coming.
Mhm. one there.
Alright.
Today we are harvesting our white cane. So this is what we do. Look at that. This is under the something. So when you harvest the white queen or any sweet potatoes, you will use a
Fork.
fish
A stiff one too.
yeah. So
Alright, they're coming out pretty good.
yeah. So this is what happens if you're using a black plastic. Yes, and that's our something here. This one here. Yeah.
Middle one. Middle one.
Yeah. So if you are living in the north, having a black plastic is really good, and it's actually we actually recommend it. Still going to harvest those things there with different kinds of varieties.
Yeah, these are kind of small because we planted them a little on the lake side. But yet, they're good.
One thing with white queen is that they do not roam around.
Yeah.
They just
Occupational therapy.
And this video here is actually December. This is about
Best advice, we usually massage him as a routine
our
for
journey
sleeping
in
ritual.
childhood
Since
anxiety
I
with
learned about Usana
Biomega
product, I
Junior.
am now
So
incorporating
I
the
am a
massage
Biomega
with
Junior mom.
Usana Come Response. This one here. This is
Hello,
actually available
Valerie and
only in the
Leslie.
US market, but I am making a follow-up when
you for
is this
dropping by.
available to the Philippine market, because I have lots of friends who are asking Come Response. So hopefully I will update you if this is available in the Philippines. So anyway, going back to from the previous task and the
This
latest one. And
highlights
of
of my
course,
December
it is
content. I actually have
progressing
two
very,
highlights in my
very
December
fast. So it
content.
was like
This
praise
is
the
the
Lord.
first one.
During this
Our
time, with the
journey
sleeping routine,
towards
I
childhood
did not
anxiety with
massage
Biomega
him to
Junior,
sleep
which is
anymore
a
because I
Usana
felt like
product.
it is not
And
needed.
this is one of the reasons
However,
why I
I
decided to
still
choose
rub
Usana as
the
my
calm
side
response
business
and he
too,
would sleep
because
after
of
15 minutes.
this.
Sleeping
Yes.
all through the night has been consistent since July, but this time it is more of a routine. He would sleep at 9 p.m. on his own, or sometimes earlier than that on his own. Just like when he didn't have anxiety disorder before. He is more happy. He is not scared playing with other children around. He started to be with other kids, though he is on parallel playing. Of October, his IEP eligibility was a social behavior. However, because of his rapid social progress and overcoming
again,
his anxiety one at a time,
Ulysses Arts and
intervention
Craft and
team
Valeria,
had him placed to a
thank you for
developmental
coming.
delay
And from
accommodation, which
I
I am
can't
very
really read
hopeful.
that one,
Another
but
prayer
it's
answered from
something to
God,
do with
because he has a lot of time to develop.
that
And
ONG.
for him,
Thank you very much for
because
dropping
he
by.
exceeds the benchmark of social expectation. So all of us, from my husband, his occupational therapist, the school intervention specialist, and his teacher, both the special education and general education, we are all in awe with his progress. He is still under occupational therapy, as there are still goals that he needs to meet, and that he is under the IEP program, which will be for re-evaluation next school year. And with Biomega Junior, I am hopeful that later on he will conquer anxiety disorder. Should you have some situation like mine or other developmental challenges, know that you are not alone and learn to advocate for your child. On the next, life full of blessings to everyone.
So
Welcome back
this
to
is
my
my
channel. If you
recent
are new to
video.
my community,
My recent
hello from
video
the Gardens of
content
Blessings
is all
TV,
about
a
the
simple life full of
individualized
blessings
education
and an
program.
awareness
And
channel.
I'll
Thank you
be
in advance that you
debunking the
try to
myths of
choose to be part of
IEP.
my
I'm
community.
a still
and
working on how to
subscribe. I would
advocate
love
for
to
the
help you
children,
with
for
it
your
as I'm
child with
currently under
IEP.
IEP for my
And
son
the
who has
pace of
childhood anxiety.
intervention or
I may
problem
not know all the
solving.
answers, however,
So
I will
this
try
is
my
part
best to
of
look for
it
the most
that
sensible
I
answers
am
that fit your questions.
doing.
With that being
So
said, let's get started. IEP or Individualized Education Program is a layout regarding special education instructions, supports, and services a student needs to thrive in school, covered under IDEA or the Individual with Disabilities Education Act. This accommodation is for children attending public school and charter school in the USA. Though there is no IEP in private school, but they may be able to apply for special education services through a service plan or individual services plan like IEP through a local education agency. Most information in this content is from understood.com. So if you have challenges on parenting and other developmental inquiries, check on their website. And the link is on the description of this video. There are many benefits on getting an IEP. It gives families and school legal protections and also help families in advocating for their child by getting involved in the decision-making process that impacts their child's education. Getting an IEP requires eligibility having one or more of the 13 conditions that is covered under IDEA, which are specific learning disability or SLD. Examples in this category includes dyslexia, dyscalculia, and written expression disorder. Other health impairments such as ADHD, autism spectrum disorder or ASD, emotional disturbance such as childhood anxiety, obsessive compulsive disorder, bipolar, and depressions. Speech or language impairment, visual impairment includes blindness, deafness, hearing impairment, deaf-blind, orthopedic impairment, intellectual disability, traumatic brain injury, and multiple disability. In some cases wherein parents are not aware of these types of challenges, the classroom teacher is the one who notices this behavior. Most of us parents out there only knew that teachers teach and make grades. However, teachers may also stand as an advocate of students who have developmental challenges when guardians and parents cannot advocate for them. The most difficult, underrated task of a teacher is to make sound observations on psychological, emotional, and social development of their student aside from making grades. To all teachers out there who has IEPs in their classroom, you are truly a hero of one's life. Now, why is IEP not popular to some parents? We are going to debunk the myths behind the IEP. Myth number 1, kids who get special education services are inside exclusive learning. Fact. The U.S. special education law says that kids who get special education should be in the same classroom as other kids as much as possible. This concept is called least restrictive environment or LRE. Research shows that 2/3 of kids with learning disabilities spends at least 80% of their day in the general education classroom with all the other kids. Once IEP is approved, there is a teacher support assigned to the student in the general setting to supervise the child in close proximity so he can keep up with classroom activities, especially with rigorous tasks. Myth number 2, your child should be with severe physical and intellectual disabilities to avail IEP. Fact. Most kids who have special education services don't have severe physical disabilities. Most of these learners have specific learning disabilities per evaluations, and that includes kids with reading challenges. If you think that your child is behind his ability to learn, talk to your teacher about it. The school has support on reading, writing, and math for these. Number 3. Labeling of children under IEP will stay forever. Fact. By experience, it was my basic concern about the stigma of a label for my child. But I learned that special education focuses on services and support based on child's need. The reason for such label is to identify what kind of help is needed. In this area, the input of
as parents are needed. Special education accommodation is evaluated every 10 months. So it doesn't mean that your child will stay in the IEP forever once approved. Number 4, children who get special education must be in medication. Taking medication for ADHD, anxiety, or depression is a personal decision you make with the help of your doctor. In our case, we choose not to medicate. We choose supplement and vitamins, particularly Usana's Biomega Junior and Usanimals, and Calm Response. This has been helping my child to progress and manage his anxiety. It might not be a silver bullet, but it has created wonders. Through Usana, he has been responding very well with therapies and other educational support given to him. Thus, we are in awe with his learning progress as well as behavioral development. And if you wanted to know more about this product, I have linked in the description of this video. Ask the scientist link for the full information, supplement facts, and a 10% discount link for preferred customers. Myth number 5. Special education services are expensive. Schools get federal funding for special education programs. That funding doesn't pay for everything, but it helps to ensure that all part of the local budget goes to special education. All kids have the right to free appropriate public education or FAPE. If a child needs special education services, try not to be held back by concerns about where the school get that money. Myth number 6. Kids who get special education can't participate in the same activities as other kids. Fact. Kids get special education services can join the same activities as other kids, both in and outside of school. The law says so. It's true that some kids with learning and thinking differences have a hard time with social situations, but it doesn't mean kids can't participate in extracurricular activities. It's a great way to develop skills outside of a classroom setting. Myth number 7. If you've never had special education, you won't know how to support a child who does. Fact. If you don't have first-hand experience with special education, it's natural to worry that you won't be able to relate.
So that was our highlights of our year-ending thing, our year-ending videos for the year 2021. And I have a lot of learnings actually. And if you notice, I'm not really good at uh, how things goes, but I wanted to learn more, and I'm willing to improve. So um, um, the things in my channel is that I wasn't able to get 2000 subscriber as planned in this year, because I tend to kind of be laid back. I'm trying to focus on skills that I need to learn, and continuously doing what I really love to do. And this is creating contents of the things that I like to talk about. However, I also realize that there are also things that my viewers, like you, and my in my community wanted to talk about, just like planting sweet potatoes, and they wanted to talk more about distance learning, which I failed to keep up with. So I do lose subscribers. Subscribers in my channel come and go, but viewers like you are very special to me, especially the ones who visited recently. And as I've said a while ago, skills. I need skills to learn. But knowing that I have at least 5 viewers every time I upload, I do not mind if I don't get the 2,000 subscriber, because it will come. I am not ashamed of my 5 viewers every upload, but because at least there are some views. And I know that there are still a lot of learning curves, but the willingness to improve my presentation all the time is always been there with me. And it might not be next year or in the coming year. But I know that keeping up with subscribers and with my channel, it will come. And for as long as I am not stopping, for as long as I still love creating value to my viewers out there, especially you who are watching right now. And another highlights and ups that I experienced for this year is that my Facebook page, it was only 12 followers when it was just Yellow Bus Homeschool. And now that I'm using the same brand, not the brand, but the same channel name from my YouTube, it is also growing. Currently from 12 followers before, when it was a yellow bus homeschool Facebook. Now it becomes Gardens of Blessings TV Facebook page. I currently have 135 followers, and engagement are actually higher than my YouTube channel. So I thank my Facebook followers and viewers, because Facebook has invited me to join the Real Bonus Play. So if you notice that I am more active in my Facebook than my YouTube, it is because of the Reels. I have been telling my friends in the USA who has Facebook page to join the bandwagon, because as far as I know, this is only for US content creators only for now, and then later on they will be doing this outside. I think Instagram has been doing the monetization of Reel, but it is I cannot use my Instagram because I'm using it as a personal profile. So I was excited when receive an email from Facebook trying to do the reel. So I start reeling. So as of this morning, I checked my bonus plays. I did have 561 bonus plays. So please support my reels so I can help out with the with my dear families who has been badly affected from the Super Typhoon Rai. This is also another way to get income from content making, and it's very exciting because these are short videos, and for as long as they've been being played, I would really ask you out there, my Facebook followers, to please continue to share my reels so you can help out too. So um those are the things that really happen in my 2021 platform. I know that sometimes when I'm showing or I'm watching my own videos, I really felt awkward, and I feel like, why am I saying this and why am I acting it like this? But as I've said, it is a journey, and for as long as I'm not stopping, it will continue to improve. Yeah. So, and on the other hand, with regards to my digital uh, endeavors with self-publishing, I'm saving for my self-publishing project. That is one of the reason why I am into affiliate marketing. Hopefully, because I'm starting to cover the expenses of my self-publishing project. I actually need around $5,000 at least to cover my content editing budget, and then another couple of thousands for promotion. That's how expensive it is when you are doing self-publishing. So I know it is a very ambitious endeavor, and I am hoping that you are part of it. And I hope you are gonna be there to witness me getting there closer to that really, really ambitious endeavor that I am going to do with my husband. So for now, I am saving money for that project. But that does not mean that I'm not working on it. We are still editing and revising. We are still looking for professional book cover designers, and we are doing a format on the description of the book, and we will be checking on photos that would be best to put in there. And I am still working on learning how to format ebook forms, and there's still a lot of things to learn and skills to apply with regards to that. And I am actually open for affiliate marketing, and that's the reason why I am doing this Sana too. So there has been invitation, but the thing is, I do not want to create conflict. So there was like an opportunity, but I have to let go of that opportunity, and I know that there are more to come. This coming 2022. I will be continuously doing what I love to do, and that is to better advocate for childhood anxiety and other developmental challenges. And I am also learning to be a better digital entrepreneur. So, it is gonna be slow, but I always love to be a gracious turtle because it's slowly but surely. Yeah, a gracious turtle would be the nice thing for me to say. Uh, okay, so anyway, we cannot give up. And one thing that I really like, or I really learned about this year, is that we should not forget to invest in ourselves. We should not forget to invest in our own skills, on the things that we need to know. Because we cannot get, or we cannot give what we do not have in us. So I think that is for this year end. Have a happy new year, everyone. Be blessed. And once again, this is Leonie of Gardens of Blessings TV. Thank you for allowing me to grow, and I hope that you will still allowing me to grow on the next year to come. And thank you, and be blessed. Bye bye.